Introducing the team!
Hello, I am Shaza.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
Hello, I am Sabrina.
And I'm Shasha.
Hello everyone, I'm Shaza. So, the topic of our presentation is the presence of glottal sound in Malaysian English and British Cockney accent. So, why do we choose this topic? We chose this topic because we think that it is interesting to see the contrast of the two pronunciation and the presence of the glottal sound in the accents. Let's see at the region of the accents. So, the first one, Cockney. Cockney originated from southern of England. They are the accents of the Londoners. The second one, the received pronunciation or RP, is the proper way of speaking English. It is the Queen's English. The third one is Manglish, which is originated from Malaysia. The way we speak English in Malaysia. Moving on to the definitions, let's see Manglish. Manglish is an English-based Creole spoken in Malaysia. Manglish is most influenced by the Malay, Mandarin, and Tamil. Cockney English refers to the accent or dialect of English traditionally spoken by working-class Londoners. The Cockney speakers consider this accent as the true accents of the Londoners. The next one is the received pronunciation. Received pronunciation or RP is considered as the recognizable accent often described as typically British. Although RP is considered as the recognizable accent, there is only 2% of its speakers.
Hello, I'm Sabrina. And now I'm going to talk about the phonetic aspects of Manglish. So, what are the phonetic aspects of Manglish? Actually, Manglish has 24 consonants, 12 vowels, and it also has lesser diphthongs. For examples, they tend to pronounce two vowel sounds and form a single unit of sound. For example, the words poor, Manglish speakers didn't pronounce it as poor. They pronounce it as poor. And go, the Manglish speakers say it as go instead of go in the received pronunciation. And the last one is day. We don't say the word as day, but we say it as day. So we have chosen 5 words to show the glottal presence in Manglish and Cockney. The words are water, letter, butterfly, bottle, and spaghetti. So let's have a look at the Manglish transcriptions based on the words below. For the first one, water, we say it as water. Letter as letter. Butterfly as butterfly. Bottle as bottle. And spaghetti as spaghetti. So do you think there is any glottal stop in Malay language? It only has marginal status in Malay. There are 3 conditions that existed in Malay language that we have glottal stop in it, which are it only has marginal status in Malay as a realization of k sound. For example, the word katak in English is frog. We don't say it as katak, but we say it as katak. Next, kakak. We don't pronounce the k sound as kakak. In English, it is sister. And the last one is chorak. Instead of saying it as chorak, we say it as chorak, and chorak in English is pattern. Next, glottal stop in Malay occurs non-distinctively intervocally across the morpheme boundary. For examples, the words mengenai in English is about. We pronounce it as mengenai instead of mengenai. And seorang, we pronounce the word as seorang rather than seorang, which is one person in English. Lastly, glottal stop in Malay also found in some Arabic loanwords. For example, prayers in Malay, we pronounce it as doa instead of doa. And sa'at in English is second, we pronounce it as sa'at rather than sa'at. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, now moving to the next part is the Cockney accents. So, what are the linguistic aspects of Cockney? Let's see. Okay, first of all, how does Cockney differ from received pronunciations? As you know, Cockney people talk very fancy. They have the feature of T-glottalization, like they use the glottal stops as an elephant of T. Example, water become water. Next, they have the T fronting features, which the T in thin become a fin, like they change it to a F, like think as fin, and math as maths. And they change the T in day to a D or a V. I mean, like if the T is in initial alphabet, they're gonna be a D, like day instead of day. And if the T is in the middle, such as in bother, they're gonna be a bother. Okay, so the H dropping. They drop the H like music hall become music hall. Like they will not pronounce the H, such as house become house. Like his house become his house. Okay, moving on to the next part, which is the word transcriptions. Okay, this is the word that we choose. The 5 words, like for example, they don't say water, they say water. And for letter, they're gonna say it as letter. And instead of bottle, they say as bottle. And there's no butterfly in Cockney accent, it's only butterfly. And spaghetti, it's gonna be spaghetti. So as you can see, there's a glottal stop signs in every transcriptions, and that's where they stops when they say certain words like water. It's become wa. You know, like the stop like thing. So that's how you become a Londoner.
Hi everyone, my name is Amanda, and my part is to compare the Manglish, Cockney, and received pronunciation accents. So first we have water. In Manglish, we pronounce water as water, whereas in Cockney, water. Received pronunciation is water. And as you can also see there, letter and bottle. Letter in Manglish, we pronounce it as letter. Cockney, letter. Received pronunciation as letter. Bottle as bottle in Manglish. Cockney, bottle. Received pronunciation is bottle. As what you can see on the screen, in Manglish, the words water, letter, bottle, butterfly, and spaghetti, we pronounce the T sound. Whereas in Cockney, the glottal stops occur. We don't say water, we say water in Cockney. Similarly, in received pronunciation and Manglish, the T sound is being pronounced, unlike in Cockney, where glottalization occurs. Now moving on to more two of other words, which is butterfly and spaghetti. In Manglish, we say butterfly and spaghetti, whereas in Cockney, we pronounce it as butterfly and spaghetti. And the received pronunciation, it's pronounced as butterfly and spaghetti. Now, from all of these 5 words that I have compared, we can see that the words that we've chosen has a lot of glottal symbol presence in Cockney. We chose this because we wanted to show how the accent in Cockney is varied, and you may think that it only exists in the letter T or the T sound, but it doesn't. For example, what Sabrina has explained in the word Malay, there's quite a lot of glottal presence. So moving on to the next part, why we pronounce things differently. We may have thought of this, and the reasons being is that many people who come to the UK might feel surprised that the English that they thought they understood all along was not really how it seems like in the land of Britain. You see, Great Britain or the United Kingdom has lots of accents and dialects, and one of the famous ones is being Cockney. It is an accent predominant in the southern part of England, like London and Kent. And London is the center of influential medias and broadcasting, and this is maybe one of the factors why we presume that the Cockney accent is the true accent, as in like if you speak Cockney then you're totally British, and that is what we presume that a British should sound like. Now, for the Manglish, which is Malaysian English, it is mostly influenced by our mother tongue. For example, Malay, Tamil, or Mandarin, mostly. And received pronunciation, it is considered as the best pronunciation to reflect the English language in the UK. One perspective that we can look at why people speak differently with different accents is because we are separated geographically or socially. So it's nothing wrong, it's just that we're at different parts of the world.
In conclusions, we should be proud even if we're saying things differently, because that shows how we are special in our own way. Just stick to your identity and be unique. We hope that you have benefited from our presentations. Thank you!